Okay, because it's the beginning of turn 2, we have to roll to see for the spy this turn. So we'll start. This is Germany. 6 again. Alright. Minor axis. 1. Finland. 5. Russia. 4. United States. 4. Italy 3. Japan 5. Oh, Jesus, this is going to be another Germany rolls the best roll right away. Whoops, sorry. UK 1. Canada 6. Oh, Canada might be the spy. South Africa 1. And the Aussies 3. So we have to re-roll. So we'll clear all of these off the board. And we will re-roll Canada versus Germany. So here's Germany, 3. And here's Canada, 6. So Canada gets the spy. The Canadians will get to use the spy this turn. Okay, the turn marker has been changed to turn 2, and we're all ready for the purchases of Germany and the minor axis powers and the Finns. So Germany had 59 IPCs to spend. They're going to purchase 3 transport ships, 1 aircraft carrier, 2 infantry, and 4 mechanized infantry. The minor axis will be purchasing with their 10 IPCs mechanized infantry and a tank, and the Finns will be purchasing with their 6 IPCs a tank. There are 4 battles taking place in this round. First off, in Sea Zone 110, the Germans are going to try to eliminate that destroyer and clear a path for the potential attack on the naval elements in Sea Zone 91. So they're going to come in with a submarine from Sea Zone 112 and all of the planes from Western Germany. So that's 2 Strat bombers, 2 TAC bombers, and 3 fighters. They will also be attacking the remaining French territories in Europe. They'll be coming into Normandy, Bordeaux with 2 mechanized infantry, 1 artillery, and 1 tank. They will be coming into southern Europe with 2 tanks and 2 mechanized infantry. The other attack on the board is the minor axis powers will be invading Greece, and they will be coming in with the fighter from Romania, 2 tanks and mechanized infantry from Yugoslavia, and all of the infantry from Bulgaria. So that's 5 infantry from Bulgaria up against the Greek forces. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, this is the battle for Sea Zone 110. 2 strategic bombers, 2 tactical bombers, and 3 fighters, along with the German U-boat U-72 going up against the British destroyer, the HMS Fury. The British have elected not to scramble in this battle because that would just be throwing away fighters. So 4 4s and 4 3s. More than enough hits. The Brits do get to defend, and they hit, so they'll take out the submarine. So the Germans take 1 casualty, 1 submarine, but they clear the sea zone. The attack on Normandy, Bordeaux, the Germans are coming in with a tank, an artillery, and 2 mechanized infantry. Now both mechanized infantry roll at 2 because one of them is supported by the artillery, and because they have blitz tactics as one of their techs, the other mechanized infantry is supported by the tank. The French are defending with an infantry and an artillery. So that's 3 2s and a 3 versus 2 2s. 2 hits, that's the battle. Defense, no hits. So Germany takes the territory with no casualties. Okay, this is the battle for southern France. 2 tanks and 2 mechanized infantry. The infantry are supported by the tanks, so they get to roll a 2. So that's 2 3s and 2 2s. 2 hits, battle's over. France gets to defend. No defense, so Germany takes the territory with no casualties. Okay, this is the minor axis attack on Greece. They're coming in with a Romanian fighter, a Hungarian and an Albanian tank, a Romanian mechanized infantry, an Albanian infantry, and 4 Bulgarian infantry. And that's against the 4 infantry of the Greek army. So that's 3 3s and then 6 1s. Four hits, so that's the battle. Man, Germany's rolling well today. 1 hit, so we'll take 1 of the Bulgarians away. Okay, so the minor Axis win the battle with only 1 Bulgarian casualty. Okay, non-combat movement. The 2 strategic bombers, the 2 tactical bombers, and 1 of the fighters are going to land back in Western Germany, and the other 2 fighters are going to land on the new carrier that's being built in Sea Zone 112. 3 mechanized infantry from France are going to move to Germany. What else? All of the forces in Germany, with the exception of 1 mechanized infantry, are going to move forward into Poland. That 1 mechanized infantry, along with a tank and 2 infantry from Poland, are going to get onto these transports. The transports and the cruisers are going to move into Sea Zone 113, and the transports will unload in Norway. All of the other forces in Poland will move forward into the Baltic states. The Finns will move into Finland. The infantry and the mechanized infantry from Norway will move back into Finland. And then down in the southern part of Eastern Europe there, the tank from Eastern Poland will go into Romania. The 3 infantry from Yugoslavia will go into Romania, and the plane will land back in Romania as well. So let me tidy up the board, and we will do placements and money. Okay, for the placement of new units, the German transports are going to go in Sea Zone 112. The new carrier is going to go into Sea Zone 112 as well. The 2 new infantry are going to go into Holland, Belgium at the military base there. The 4 new mechanized infantry are going to go into Germany to join the 3 that are already there. The new Finnish tank is going to go into Finland. And in Romania, there's going to be an additional tank added to that stack. And there will be a mechanized infantry added as well. Money. The minor Axis powers pick up Greece, so that's a +2 for them. And then The Germans pick up some French territory. They get Normandy, Bordeaux for 2, and they get southern France for 3. So that's +5 for the Germans, +2 for the minor axis. So the minor axis go from 10 to 12, and the Germans go from 26 to 31. And the French, even though they're not collecting money, go down from 15 to 11. Okay, so income. Germany gets 31 IPCs for its coffers. Finland gets 6 IPCs. And the minor axis get 12 IPCs. Okay, let's do disposition of forces. In C-Zone 112, we have 3 transports, 1 battleship, 2 destroyers, and a fully loaded carrier with 2 fighters. In C-Zone 113, there are 2 cruisers and 2 transport ships. In Holland, Belgium, there are 3 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 anti-aircraft artillery, and 1 tank. In Normandy, Bordeaux, there are 2 mechanized infantry, 1 artillery, and 1 tank. In southern France, there are 2 tanks and 2 mechanized infantry. In western Germany, there are 4 infantry, 2 anti-aircraft, 2 strat bombers, 2 tac bombers, and 1 fighter. In Denmark, there's an infantry, an artillery, and a anti-aircraft artillery. In Norway, there are 2 infantry, 1 tank, and 1 mechanized infantry. In the Baltic states, there are 7 infantry, 3 artillery, 1 tank, 1 anti-aircraft. In Poland, there are 2 infantry, 3 artillery, and 1 anti-aircraft. That's the extent of the German forces on the board. The Finnish forces on the board, there are 3 infantry, 1 mechanized infantry, and 1 tank. That's all they have on the board right now. Minor axis powers. There is an infantry in eastern Poland. There are 3 infantry, 1 mechanized infantry, 3 tanks, and 1 fighter in Romania. And down in Greece, there are 4 infantry, 1 mechanized infantry, and 2 tanks. So that is the German minor axis and Finnish turn for turn 2. Russia's up next.